Putting the laptop aside for now, don't drop it. I always have it land on the floor. I really shouldn't be doing that. Uh-oh. The mouse almost fell on the floor though. Hey there, Tanner. How'd I start without you knowing? Maybe because I expected it this time. Hey there, Evan the car guy. How you doing? Hi, Jazz Cat. Surprised 3 of you are here. This is probably gonna be an extremely boring stream. I'm gonna start writing down your guys' names before I forget. Hold on. You're doing great. How am I? Super glad you're doing good. I am a little tired because I didn't get enough sleep again, but besides that, I'm doing pretty good. I was a little late to stream because my cat kept jumping on my lap while at the computer, and he kept like jumping up at me and snuggling with me, pressing himself against me. So I'm like, okay, he wants snuggles. I need to give him snuggles. So I had to lay down on the bed for a bit with him and give him some love. It's never boring. Our hearts are always filled with joy when we get to spend time with you. Shush, Jazz Cat, shush. 0 adult games, lies. Oh no, trust me, I do have those. You're a little bit tired too? Yeah. The weather has been very, tiredness inducing? Is that the word? Evan the car guy. And then put Jazz Cat. Let's see, Tanner. Okay, I think that's everybody so far. Boom, 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 boom. I was listening to a lot of Sweeney Todd earlier. I've been singing it a lot too. You've got your socks on, so no homo. Ah, man, I love the Sweeney Todd musical way too much. I hear it a little bit and I just gotta sing a whole bunch of the songs. Okay, so these are all categories that I've created. There is a lot. I have dedicated a lot of time, as you can see, in finding every single game genre I could possibly find so that I could make this. Where's the hentai category? Hold on. It is, well, there's this one here, adult games / nukige. Those are games that are like entirely based around porno. And then, do I have one that's called hentai? I thought I did. Educational. Yeah, that's like not game stuff out. Tanner. Haha, yes, Nukige. Nukige hype. Well, hello there. Hey there, Iskander. How you doing? We were just talking about how I have a category for adult games, Nukige. You're a Nukitashi enjoyer. I could have sworn I had hentai in here somewhere. Or at least a category. I do have eroge in here though. And I do have, I have quite a few Japanese ones too. like Utsuge. I have Utsuge. What are some other ones that I've got? Sokoban. Sokoban, eroge counts. This game teaches me about the birds and the bees, so technically it's educational. That is true. That is true. Utsuge Nakige is one of your favorite genres? Ooh, okay. Chunige. I don't even... What's chun... Oh, yeah. I remember what chunige is. Chunige is like chuny stuff. How it's like, with the power of my left eye, I call upon the dark powers and open up the vortex. Characters who are very much like that. I don't think I have any chihuahua. Although some people consider, what's that one visual novel called? There's one visual novel how they consider it one. Is teenagers thinking they have magic powers? Yeah. So let's see here. With this one, I know it's first person. And I played a little bit of it, so I know it's survival horror. So that's gonna be going way down here. Chaos Head Noah has a Chuny route. Hatoful Boyfriend has a Chuny character as well. Need to finish that. I haven't played any of the Chaos games yet. They look interesting though. I think I tried the anime, but I couldn't get into it. I think I watched just the first episode, but the visual novels are usually better, so... You need to play that. You hear the anime is trash. Isn't that what they usually say though? Oh, and of course, where was it? I saw it for a second. Oh, of course I've got a gacha category. Of course that's in here. Like one of the worst adaptions around. Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy. Let me try to think. This would go into job simulation, I'm pretty sure. Where did I put that? Oh, and I have Guro. I have Guro in here. I don't know why Pirelli's Magical Elixir is the Sweeney Todd song that's stuck in my head right now. Don't always hate anime. You're a School Days enjoyer. Yeah, School Days does indeed get too much hate. Actually, let's do this one first. This one's super easy. This one is just text-based. I mean, it's not really a dating sim, but it kinda falls under that category, because the character does date. I'm trying to remember what that category is of when it's like, oh no, I'm gonna need to look this up. Though they did your girl Setsuna dirty in the anime, she's a much better character in a visual novel. Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna look something up real quick. It's been so long since I added these categories. There are some, how I don't even remember what they are anymore, or what they're called. Hold on, let me try to think. Okay, this will hopefully help me. Maybe it's Utsuge that I'm thinking of. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. Yep, Utsuge. That's the one I was thinking of. This one fits in the Utsuge category because it's just depression upon depression. That's how the game feels. You would be down here. Here we go. Oh, it was kind of funny. I was in the kitchen and I was just belting out Sweeney Todd songs. I was doing Epiphany, and I was just in it, just singing la 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 la. And then my mom said, "Hey," and she scared me because I was so into singing. I actually screamed and jumped because I wasn't expecting her to be there. That was pretty silly. This game I want to stream sometime. It's very, very dark. Very, very, very dark. A very, 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 very dark horror game. Let's see here. Would it go into top down? Maybe it would go into top down. Oops. Hold on. Should I be hiding that? Hold on. Okay, window capture. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Go here. Strategy, pixel, stylized. Oh, okay, yeah, top down. That's what I thought. Yeah, it is kind of a top down kind of thing. You will have to thin it once a week. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. You did the trick, sir, true, sir, true. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. Ladies really love it, flies do too. How many of you have seen Sweeney Todd, actually? I will say I much prefer the stage production over the movie. The movie changed. I mean, I like the movie, and it did get me introduced to Sweeney Todd in the first place, but there were some things that they changed. You don't think you've seen it? It's a horror musical. It's about a barber who turns people into... He and Mrs. Lovett turn people into pies. There's more to it, but yeah. If you want the most basic of explanations, then yeah. That's third person puzzle, so I'll just do that real quick. That one's easy. Oh dang, that's scary. And the thing is that with the musical, it plays... pie. It plays like a dark comedy at times. Like, there's one song how Sweeney and Mrs. Lovett are singing about the different kinds of people that they can put into pies. Excuse me. What's one joke that they do in it? That's one thing I didn't like about the Tim Burton version. They went into it too straight. Like, they cut out a lot of the good comedy. You would love to go see it in the theater? Yeah, me too. There was one, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She hands him a pie and she's like, how about this one? It was a fiddle player. And he goes, no, no, not fiddle player. It's piccolo player. How can you tell? It's piping hot. Well, blow on it first. It has like some dark comedy like that in there. Not in the movie, sadly. The history of the world, my love. We'll take the customers that we can get. We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone. We'll serve anyone and to anyone at all. It's a lot of fun. But it is really dark. I will say that there is quite a bit of dark stuff. Especially with Sweeney's wife. What happened to her is like really, really dark and sad. That's third person. What other categories would that one go under? What would it go under, I wonder? You like that kind of dark humor? Yeah, me too. You can put it into underwater. And then casual, maybe? I only played a little bit of it, but it felt very casual from what I played. Or like, Mr. Pirelli is selling his miracle elixir for hair growth, but he's a scam artist, and Sweeney sniffs the ball, and he's like, this smells like piss. This is piss mixed with ink. That is a otome. Well, sometimes you gotta use your innate abilities. I was watching earlier, I need to finish it. I was watching a video how they actually, it's really bad quality, but somebody was able to get footage of the original Broadway cast, which was in 1979, I think. So yeah, the quality is really bad. Like, the camera is quite far from the stage, so it's hard to hear what they're saying sometimes and stuff. But it's really cool watching it, though, seeing the original performers doing it. This is visual novel and dating sim. Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. One thing that they changed with the movie, I think the biggest change they made was that the character Toby, who was Pirelli's assistant, who helped him with his scams, and later becomes kinda sorta, I guess, adopted by Mrs. Levitt. Have I tried Needy Streamer Overload? That might be a fun one to stream sometime. I've heard of it, and I have it in my wish list. It does look like a lot of fun. Ooh, Alan Wake. We could put that one. I played some of Alan Wake. It is interesting. But yeah, what they changed with the movie is that in the original musical, Toby is either an older teen, like old teen, or early adult. But in the movie, he's a child. And the reason why they changed this is because in the original musical, from what I saw a version of it. And if it's true to the original version, then Toby, he acts like a child because he had a lobotomy, I think. Because, like, with the stage version, well, it wasn't a stage version, but it was a reenactment of it. There's a part how he, like, takes off the wig that Pirelli forced him to wear, and he's got the lobotomy scars on his head. But in the movie, they were like, you know what? We don't want a disabled character. We don't want a disabled, lobotomized man, so we're going to replace him with a child. Yeah. Like I said, I do like the Sweeney Todd movie, but yeah, they made some interesting choices. That would be fighter horror. Oh wait, do I have fighter horror? What do I call? Oh, action horror. That's what it's categorized as. Action horror. Live action. Do 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 do. Okay. And then, yeah, that would be Job Simulator. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh, Job Sim. There it is. Job Sim. Do, 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 do. This is like a card battler. Da 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 da. There you are. Actually, yeah, that might be easier. Hold on. There we go. So I can just drop and drag. That will make it a lot easier. Ooh, Alice Madness Returns. I really want to stream this sometime. I absolutely, positively love this game. Why is the logo way over there? That just looks weird. I mean, this is a bad background for it either way, but... Eesh. Yeah, I'll fix it some other time. But yeah, Alice Madness Returns is so good. I really love Alice Madness Returns. It's like it's based on Alice in Wonderland, but it's like horror, and it's actually a sequel, but you don't have to play the first one, and the first one is really hard to get and play. So, and they were gonna make a third one. They were gonna make another Alice game, but the game company was like, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna give permission for you to make this game. I was so sad. Because I was really, really hoping there would be another Alice game. So, excuse me. Alice Madness Returns is third person. It's an action horror. It's hack and slash. Oh yeah, with Alan Wake. I need to where are you, Alan Wake? There you are. That goes into shooter. To the shooter category. Shooter, but I hardly even know her. There you are. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. So this goes into hack and slash. And platformer. Here we are. Ba, 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 ba. There's Batman Arkham Asylum. Third person. And then we'll do the same with its sequels as well. With the Arkham series, I have not played Arkham Knight because it was not written by well, I guess that's not the main reason why. I don't know, it just didn't seem as interesting. I may try it sometime. I do like the first one the best. I think it has the best like story and structure to it, even if there's less that you can do. There's a lot less places you can go to. With Batman Arkham City, they expanded on it with giving like more open world and stuff. But I do think the story is better in Arkham Asylum. And then Arkham Origins, it was not written by Paul Dini, who did the first two. And the story isn't that great, in my opinion. It was meh. Like, one weird thing that they did was they changed Copperhead's gender, because I believe that Copperhead is a guy, but in the game they made them a woman, which was interesting. I guess they were like, we don't want a snake man, it has to be a snake lady, so we can make her sexy. Sexy, because she's a snake. Goes into the action category. Beat 'em up. Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. That's what the tricks are true, sir, true. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. Ought to do. Then again, you do appreciate a sexy, pretty much anything lady. Fair, very fair. And actually, my number one waifu is a snake lady, so... Well, she's a Lamia. Upper half human, lower half snake. She's my number one waifu. I have a body pillow. Oh, who is she? She's Mia from Monster Musume. Monster Musume's Mia. Show pics, please. Maybe I'll post them in the Discord later. But yeah, I do love Mia. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Nice. do, 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 do. I guess I can put these two in exploration, maybe? Because you have to find, achievements and stuff? What kind of games do you think would count for, like, exploration? Would it just be, like... maybe it would be something like Breath of the Wild. How it's, like, huge open world, so you're exploring everything? I don't know. But, of course, I've never played Breath of the Wild, so... You just found out we can get body pillows in Australia again? Ooh, nice! You really want an Aoi Muko body pillow? Will your girlfriend allow it, though? That's the question. There aren't any official ones? Oof. Hopefully someday. I used to be really big into musicals. Like, not watching them, just listening to them, like on Spotify. I went on a huge binge once of trying to listen to as many musicals as I could, like including ones that people don't really know about. Your girlfriend has accepted your degeneracy at this point. That's funny. Let me try to think. I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come to me someday. She actually helped you research visual novels when you were getting started? Ooh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh yeah, the last, hold on. Excuse me. And encouraged you to start watching anime? Ooh, nice. I started watching anime because of Ghibli, because Mom would get us those movies, cause you know they're licensed with Disney and stuff. So yeah, that's how it started. And it also started with cause sometimes you would run across those really old anime with the horrible dubs that were translated into English to be kid TV stuff. And there was, you started watching anime because of Totono. One of my very first anime was an extremely obscure one called Serendipity the Pink Dragon? So you got into visual novels first? With me, it was the other way around. It was anime first. I learned about visual novels through anime. Yeah, it was such a bad TV show. You know, like one of those ones how like it has a horrible dubbing, it sounds completely awful, and like they butchered it with the English version, like cutting parts out and stuff. Your first anime was Your Lie in April? Oh, I still have to watch that one. And they even have an English theme song for the Serendipity. What was it? What is blah 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 and pink all over? The answer to the riddle is my friend Serendipity, the pink dinosaur. Serendipity do, serendipity dee. Oh, what a wonderful world we'd have if we all could be something, something. It's been too long since I've heard it, like my friend Serendipity. That sounds cute, yeah. There's a reason why it's still stuck in my head after all these years. I watched it as a child. I watched it as a child and the theme song stuck with me. But oh man, the dubbing is terrible. My mom was like, how can you guys watch that? It was like die of cringe. Oh no, now the song is gonna be stuck in my head. No! It's an earworm. Get it out. You did try to watch Ghost in the Shell as a kid? I haven't tried that yet. But you didn't follow what was going on? Yeah. I think it's more mature, a mature show. From what I understand of it, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, like, there was one cartoon I watched. It wasn't anime, but it was a foreign cartoon. And there was one scene where it's about whales, and it's called Samson and Sally. It's really dark. I'm really surprised that America allowed distribution of it because of how dark it could get. You tried it again as an adult and it still didn't make sense. Fair. With Samson and Sally, there was one scene how he meets this really old whale and the whale is talking like philosophical stuff. I remember sitting there as a child going, I understand that what they're saying is important and like meaningful, but I am too young to understand this. I could tell, like, they're talking about something serious, I know that, but my small, tiny child brain can't comprehend what they're talking about. My poor little child brain. Do the Batman game. I think I saw somewhere that that some people call them Metroidvania. But of course, I think what I want to do is only put in like the categories that I know that I can figure out on my own. And then I can like dive deeper into putting in the more niche stuff later on. Those two are open world. You feel like Evangelion gets a bit of that reaction from people? Yeah. Another anime I have to watch. Were there any more? I wouldn't call it a platformer. Oh, yeah, there are quick time events. There are quick time events in the Batman games. Well... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Like, there's some, but very few. Not enough to, like, call it a quick time events game, in my opinion. Let's see here. I've even got some games that are in Japanese writing. I'll be able to play them someday if I ever learn Japanese. And my throat's a little scratchy because I had a kind of bad heartburn when I woke up. You think it's so beloved because people watched it when they were young and watched it recently and thought it was okay but nothing amazing? Yeah. Yeah, nostalgia is very strong. Another game I want to play on stream sometimes, Zukosis. I'm waiting for a little bit because they have taken care of most of the bugs. I guess I'd put it under survival horror. I mean, you can kind of defend yourself, but yeah, I guess it would go under action horror then. Because survival horror is for horror games how you can't defend yourself. How there's like no fighting back. Kind of like Outlast. Oh, have I checked out Union Syndrome? What's Union Syndrome? I don't think I've heard of that. Action horror. Oh yeah, first person. It would also go under first person. It's a rhythm game? Oh. Do a Steam search if you have time. I guess what I can do is that I can write it down real quick. So I don't forget. Union Syndrome. I'm really bad at rhythm games, but I do really like them. I love rhythm games, but rhythm games don't love me. It's like a rhythm game and visual novel. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds cool. That's another job simulator. It's Denpa? Ooh, nice. Oh man, I need to get the Serendipity song out of my head. It is such an earworm. You hear it once and never forget it. You don't want to play it, but you would watch a stream of it? Is there a certain reason why you wouldn't want to play it? Is it because you're not into rhythm games? Rhythm games break your brain a bit as a musician? Yeah. I do have Amnesia, Dark Descent, and Machine for Pigs. Maybe I can play those sometime. I really do want to play more horror games. I am playing Outlast, which is nice. But I have played it before. It would be really nice to play a game that I haven't played yet. These will go into first person. They're wrong from a musician standpoint, so it's frustrating to play. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Because I would have thought that rhythm games would be easier for musicians. Can you explain that a little bit, actually? Like, how it's wrong, how it feels wrong for musicians? Because that's really interesting. Now they're way harder? Oof. Survival horror. I know you can't defend yourself in these games, or at least I think so. There's Among the Sleep, which is also a survival horror, and it's first person. There we are. I think I might go back to this because that way I have a better idea of how many I've put away. The timing of them isn't the same as what you would do if you were playing an instrument, so it goes against all your training. Oh, okay. That is really interesting. I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't know because I'm not a musician. I don't have a musical bone in my body. But if I did have a musical bone in my body, I would play the drums and the piano. So it feels kind of ick. I kind of get that. Like, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but I think I get it. I think I get what you mean there. Add to visual novel. I should play the drums. Would be nice. I do very much like the drums. Ah man, there's so many games here that I really need to play. It's a really cheap way you can get started, actually. Ooh, that's cool. Like, this I really want to play. I've heard really good things about this game. But of course, I try to not go into games thinking like, oh, everybody says it's great, so it must be good. Because actually, I've found that usually I don't like popular stuff. Like, I don't even overhype it in my brain or anything. I guess I'm just wired differently than most people, because like I would try to get into an anime that a lot of people love and I just can't get into it for some reason. I look for things that other people, that normal enjoyers don't, I guess. If you get a set of brushes, you can learn to use them on a bit of card. You can get a lot of different sounds out of them. Oh, okay. I do have Catherine, which is a Sokoban. Sokoban games are games how you like move boxes around, like box puzzles. The only thing is that this is Catherine Classic version, which means that, you know, it's not like the full version. And I'm waiting to see if Steam ever adds... I don't think Steam ever will add the full version, but I'm waiting on it just in case. Just in case! Because sometimes, you know, and learning to do that is a big part of playing the drums. Ooh. So if you sit down at a drum kit, you will be able to play a lot of stuff. Very cool. Ooh, this game was a lot of fun. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It's pretty hard, but it is a lot of fun. And even the trailer for the game was fun. Like, what was it? it was showing gameplay of it, of you shooting people, and the game and the trailer said, so much blood it would make even Quentin Tarantino blush. Yeah. It's such a fun game. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And it is part of a franchise, but I haven't played any of the other ones. I do own the other ones, though. I think they were on sale, which is why I got them. It was probably like a bundle or something. When your dad first started to get sick, we got home some brushes to play along with his music when he couldn't play the organ anymore. Oh, okay. Music brings people together. Yeah, I need to play these Call of Juarez games. With this one, I know it's first person and shooter. I can also put it under arcade. Yeah, this game is so much fun. There's a lot of like dark comedy stuff in it. I really love dark comedy. And it has 2 endings too. You can actually choose the fate of somebody. You decide if you kill him or not. I thought that was pretty cool, because they have a little bit of a plot twist at the end. But it's really, really funny. There's a lot of humor in that game. I would love to stream it, but it's so hard. Like, I just barely beat it, because I am so bad at shooters. I want to get good at shooters because shooters are fun, but yeah, I think, hold on. Excuse me. I think, oh no! I had my coffee sitting here this entire time and now it's cold! No! My coffee is Steve Austin now! Oh boy. Ah well. My poor Steve Austin coffee. And actually, I use that joke around the house so much that, like, my coffee's Steve Austin now, because of Stone Cold Steve Austin, that my mom bought me a Steve Austin mug so that I could make my coffee, and then when my coffee is cold, then I could be like, my coffee is cold, and then hold up mug, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was pretty cute of her to do that. And you don't have to be good at things to stream them, though. It's fun to hang out. Yeah, that's true. But it can be frustrating for some people. Like I've seen some streams how people just get really agitated if the streamer takes too long to do something. I would not put up with that. Steve Austin coffee, what? I said Stone Cold coffee, what? I said Stone Cold coffee, what? I think this is a GL. I think this is a girls love visual novel, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to categorize it yet. I only played a tiny bit of it. I need more GL, man. I need more girls love. You know, your wrestling gimmicks. Oh, one of my dogs once clotheslined his brother. It was the craziest thing. So, my dogs were like, pretty young, and one of them, Danny, he was running around being silly and crazy, and his brother, Robo, was just standing there watching him. Gestures wildly, Subahibi, I've got your GL right here. Yes, I know. And then Danny, he like ran at Robo, like full speed, running at him in order to collide with him, I guess, I don't know. And Robo, he just these are dogs, by the way, these are dogs. Robo sidestepped and then lifted up just enough to raise up one arm so that he clotheslined Danny, who was running at full speed. And then Danny went, it fell to the ground. It was one of those things how, like, you have to see it to believe it. It was the craziest thing. Like, Robo, where did you learn wrestling moves? Drinking my water, since my coffee is too cold for consumption. I'll probably warm it up a little later. I want to do at least a little bit more categorizing first. Oh, and one of my previous dogs, Lincoln, this was pretty funny. I had built a giant snow mouse outside, you know, like a snowman, but it was a mouse, you know. And Linky saw the Subahiwi girl posted in Discord. Thank you. Lincoln, he saw my snow mouse and he started barking at it like crazy. He was cowering. Meet your protagonist. Linky was super terrified of this snow mouse. And then he realized the snowman wasn't moving. And then he slowly crept over to it, slowly, and then he sniffed it. And then he peed on it and he left. Oh man, dogs are so much fun. We've had some pretty silly dogs. The dogs we have right now, Danny and Robo, are pretty silly. Joanna. Her name is Yuki, and she is sure it's okay to have a bat together with her friends because they're all girls here, so it's fine. Although, to be fair, the Japanese do view bats differently than we do. They don't see it as scandalous as we do. They're a little bit more open about that sort of thing. Probably because of the public baths and stuff. Psychological horror, that's right. This we go under psychological horror. Not this open. Oh, this is GL, I'm pretty sure. Blue Reflection. I'm pretty sure this is GL. Which is one of the reasons why I got it. It's not a visual novel. I think it's like fighting monsters. I think it's like, if I remember correctly, is it like magical girls fighting monsters? It's like something like that. I haven't played that yet. And I do want to try out Code Vein. I'm not usually into vampires, but this game looked pretty interesting. And one thing that made me really want to play it is that I hear that it has pretty good character customization. I absolutely love games with character customization. Like, I'll spend half of my time just creating a character. You are in love with a vampire? Yeah, with, Bluebird. Right, Aoi Tori. Her name is Mary, and she's way cuter than my little sister. I played some of this one, The Council. It's pretty interesting. If you're familiar with Telltale games, it's kind of similar to that. How it's third person and it's very much choices matter kind of thing. How you make choices and things change depending on your choices. I'm not sure how impactful the choices are. Because I think I only played the first episode. Because usually with those games, the choices don't matter too much, but you've played the Game of Thrones Telltale game is 4 out of 10. While it wasn't great, I did really enjoy it. I did play the Game of Thrones Telltale games game. My favorite part in it, I'm gonna ask you, Jazzcat, did you get the potato? Did you get the potato line? Do you know what I'm talking about with the potato line? I'll tell it to you if you haven't done the potato line, because it's pretty hilarious. It's been a while, so you don't remember. It's with that guy, how he's at the wall place, you know, the winery place with the prisoners. You know, the guy, how he meets the two other guys there. And they're talking about what they're in for. And the one guy says, fucking potatoes. You know, like he stole potatoes, you know. That's what it's supposed to be. But you can say something how you're like, what are you in for? Fucking potatoes. And then you can say, so you're in here for fucking a potato? And he goes, wait, what? No! For stealing potatoes, no! You remember that? That was the best part in the entire game. I was like, this game is worth it for that one scene. Later on in like the last episode, you can bring it up again one last time. You can do a little reference, say something that references it, and the guy's like, oh, come on. Yeah. What I did when I played it, because you play multiple characters, is that I tried to play them all. You liked the funeral song? Yeah, that was really pretty. What I did was that I tried to play each character differently. Like the one guy, the one who had the beard, who was dealing with the guys who wanted to subdue them all. I made him like the super nice guy who is trying to sort everything out peacefully, even though that's not the best option. You know, like a wishy-washy guy. And then the tough dude with the super strong Amazonian type lady, I made him like use fists every time. Let's talk more fighting. And I think that helped a lot with me enjoying it. I think that helped a lot, that with the different characters, I played them all differently. I do think that that was one reason why I found myself really enjoying it. Full fisting run. This does have quick time events, so we can put that in there. Brr, 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 brr. Hold on, I gotta think for a moment. Did like the Amazon lady? Yeah. You thought she was an interesting character? Why is it always the unplayable characters that are the most fun? Why is that always a thing? It's always the side characters who are the most interesting. So yeah, quick time events, and there were puzzles in it, I think. But not like a whole lot of puzzles. It would go under investigation, because it's like a mystery thing. Yeah, this game is pretty interesting. It takes place during the time, what time period does it take place in? Because George Washington is in the game, how he's like part of the society or whatever, but Ah man, it's been so long since I watched played the first episode. But it's the council is quite interesting. I think I heard that that the last episode was kind of weak, but with those kind of games, I think with these kind of games with the choices matter, I think that cuz there's I learned recently that there's a difference between games that are choices matter and games that are choose your own adventure. Choices matter is more how it's the journey that matters, not the destination. How it's more about like you choose actions and you see situations change due to your actions, like people perceiving you certain ways and all that kind of stuff, like with the Telltale games. And then choose your own adventure is when it's more about, you know, paving your own journey. And it is more about the destination. How, like, does that make sense? I guess you could say that Choices Matter is more character driven, how it's more about the characters. And then Choose Your Own Adventure is more about the story, you shifting and changing the story to be what you want it to be, or something like that. I think that's the best way to describe it. I think. I've said before, I don't think I'm very good at explaining things. You know why they did it, but you felt like all of the cameos from the Game of Thrones cast kind of took away from it. It felt like it was a bit forced. I think I didn't notice it as much because I never really watched Game of Thrones. I tried the first episode and I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I thought I would like it because I heard it was like really, really dark. And stuff, but I just could not get into it. And I will be right back. I had said in the Twitter that I have an upset stomach, and I have to go deal with that upset stomach real quick. It is one of those ones that takes a bit to get into. Yeah. I shall be back. I shall be right back. I just have to deal with this BRB. I see you, bot. I see you, bot. I see you. Be gone, bot. If it'll load. We will huddle together and chat and await return. Thank you. There we go, there we go. Oh boy. At least I only get like one per stream. It is rather silly. So yeah, so the cameos, I do, actually, yeah, I do remember it did feel a tiny bit forced, just cause, like, even though I didn't really watch the series, I did, recognize the characters. So, but, I don't think it distracted me too much. Uh-oh. Hold on. How did I have this again? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. Oh yeah, I just moved that over here, right? I hope that, whatever is upsetting my stomach isn't too bad. Cause I did get results from the lab about, because I get, I get my blood drawn and do blood testing every so often. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. And apparently I have, like, a high white blood cell count? Something like that. Hopefully my stomach's not upset because of that. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. But of course, with how much stress I was under with the family drama and whatnot, maybe my body is just, you know, because when I get really stressed out, then my body usually does react to it. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh is like my #1 favorite manga of all time. I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Card Battler, and it is a gacha game. It is a gacha. They get ya with their gacha. Let me try to think. What? Is there anything else I would put? Nah, just Card Battler and Gacha, I think. This was pretty fun. Agatha Christie, the ABC oh wait, was that the one I played? What? No wait. Was it this one I played? Yeah, I did not play that one. I think it was this one. Oh, yeah. I have. It says my playtime. This was pretty fun. It actually had some choices in it, which was interesting. There was one part how I was interrogating this lady, and I said something to her, like I could choose what to say to her, right? And I guess my choice was a bit too stern, because I was just trying to get to the bottom of things, man. I was just trying to get to the point. And I made her cry. and then Poirot's friend is like, Mr. Poirot, how dare you? How could you make this lady cry? Oh no, yeah. I was like, oops. And poor lady, yeah. And I also, I'm so mean. I also caused someone in the game to have a heart attack. I caused someone to have a heart attack. Cowards in fear. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. There was we had reason to suspect that this guy was being targeted, right? And we wanted to let him know that that he was being targeted for murder, right? But his heart couldn't take it. I was a bit too blunt with it, I guess. Oh boy. So yeah, this game was pretty fun. The puzzles are so hard though. I did have to look up guides for some of the puzzles. The heart attack is understandable. You know, we feel our hearts beating a little faster when we hear, "Hey! Chess Cat! No Riz!" Oh, is that the Train Murders game? No, this is a different one. This is like more countryside, I think. Oh, but I do have a train murder game. Hold on. Saksan. I have The Last Express Golden Edition. This game is really cool. I haven't finished it, but it's like how they like drew over real people. And so it's like it's old, but it's from 1997. 1990s, my dude. And like the artwork is just really interesting. It's like just very unique in that way. It's really, really interesting. And it's like real time. So, like, you only have a very limited amount of time to do things. You're not sure if that's a thing in other countries, but in Australia, it's a joke that's not gay as long as you keep your socks on. I don't think that's only an Australian thing, because I've heard that joke thrown around quite often on the internet. With Layers of Fear, I do want to play it. But the problem is that I have the old version. I had bought the old version. It's not gay if you say no homo first. That also. I'm gonna wait until I can get the updated version of Layers of Fear. Although, who knows? Maybe the older version's better. Because sometimes it is that way. And... VTube Studio is having a little trouble with my mouth again. Ah, well. Oh, this game was pretty fun. Black Closet. It's a GL. It's a girls' love game. It's kind of like board card game, strategy thing. How you have these girls, right? And these girls you can romance in the story. And you solve cases. It's like a boarding school. And you send out these girls to like do investigations to solve different little mysteries that are going on in the boarding school. I liked it. It was really interesting. This picture is a little bit misleading. There is like a secret society in it, but they're not like huge in the game, I don't think. You saw a movie where a guy was always saying, "I don't want to sound gay, but," and then he would talk about how the sunset was really beautiful or something. What game? Oh, I guess I can do this one. Let's see here. This would go under strategy. I know it would go in. Oh, GL. Because it is a GL. And it ended with him going up to a guy and saying, "I don't want to sound gay, but I would kind of like to make up with you tonight." A video for you. Oh boy. This will definitely go under strategy. It's very much a strategy game. Like a lot of hold on. Stat raising, yeah, there's a lot of stats involved. Stats and strats. This is survival horror, I know that. So I can throw that in there. Survival horror. I guess I can put this under visual novel. I think it's a dating sim. I think. I'm pretty sure. There you are. There's dating sim. Love you enough to follow you. Do I like Vocaloid? I like some Vocaloid. I don't like. I mostly see it as just a genre of music. Like, there are Vocaloid songs that I like, but I wouldn't call myself a Vocaloid fan, I guess. Wise decision to be honest. You weird. Iskander will remember this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Actually, the Vocaloid songs that I gravitate towards are usually the horror ones, like the creepy stuff. Those are usually the Vocaloid songs I gravitate towards. Like, there's one, how it's based around the game Kagome Kagome, which is kind of like Ring Around the Rosie, and it's like a gruesome horror song. Those are the kind of songs I like, creepy and horror and stuff like that. That's what I usually think of when I think Vocaloid songs that I like. So I don't play Vocaloid rhythm games? No. Sad face. I have, it would be cool to try out that really popular one. But I have an Android phone and it doesn't work on Android. So I can't play that one, unfortunately. But I do enjoy rhythm games. I suck at them, but I enjoy them. So if it ever came to Android, then yeah. AJ likes creepy stuff. This explains why he puts up with me. No. No, play the oldies. Project Diva is the way to go. I don't think I could find any of them on Google Play. Hold on, let me check. Oh, it's on Steam. Okay. Or PlayStation 5. I do not own a PlayStation 5. I have never owned a PlayStation in my entire life. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing it this way. This way was easier. Oh, you own a PlayStation 4? Excuse me. PlayStation Supreme. Mostly because your friend told you to buy one? But you won't be getting a PlayStation 5? Yeah, I prefer PC. I've never owned a PlayStation. I've never owned an Xbox. PC. Oh, I better, but you're broke. They censor visual novels. You're an adult. You want your anime titties. But yeah, the consoles do quite a bit of censorship, yeah. Like we were talking about, yeah, like on the Switch with censoring Doki Doki Literature Club. And I think I said it before that that I've only played 2 Nintendo games, I think. No, wait. 3? 2 or 3 Nintendo games, and that's it. They censor visual... Oh yeah, I read that one. Yeah, when you saw that you threw your PlayStation 4 in the river. Why would you throw it in a river when you could sell it and get money off of it? You didn't own an... What's a Nokia N-Gage? I don't even know what that is. Or an Ouya? I have no idea what these are. I've only ever had a Wii. It's the only console I have ever had of any kind. Just a Wii, and that's it. Just Wii and PC. I do have installed Apex... Not installed, I have in my library. Apex Legends, but I've never played it. I hear that the bots are really, really bad. It's a figurative river, not literal river. Ah, okay. N-Gage was a handheld console. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I've never had a handheld console either. I've never had any of that stuff. I missed out on a lot in my childhood. But I'm yet to do anything with that. Do anything with that multiplier? Oh yeah, it was a piece of trash that never sold and died. And it was a game streaming box. Okay. You played TF out of Wii Sports. The fuck out Wii Sports. Oh man, I loved Wii Sports. I really loved tennis. That was my favorite, the Wii Tennis. I really liked that one. You're making a sassy joke. The Wii Dead Space game was fun. Fun too, surprisingly. Ooh. I remember I played a little bit of Silent Hill on the Wii. But, and it was the first time I had ever... No, wait, no, it wasn't Silent Hill. No, it was Resident Evil, sorry. It was Resident Evil. I played a little bit of a Resident Evil game on Wii once. But I really did not like the controls, though. It was on rails, but it was 2-player and still jump scared you somehow? Ah, okay. Just one of those, like, sit back, relax, kinda, like, empty thoughts kind of games, maybe. Still have your Sega Mega Drive Genesis? Ooh. Man, I missed out on so much in my childhood. I missed out. Let's see here. Sit back and poop your pants. Basically. Oh yeah, I've mentioned this game, the Cat Lady. I absolutely love the Cat Lady. Not my kink, but have fun. The Cat Lady is so good. Such a good game. Really, really dark though. I would not recommend it unless you are 18 and older and are okay with like stuff to do with like mental health and really dark stuff. It's really good though. It is really good. And then with Zero Escape, I played until I hit a bad ending, and I was gonna play more, but then I just never got back into it, but I want to. I had gotten an ending how we got to the submarine and then we died, and I got an achievement how it made reference to the Beatles song Yellow Submarine, which I thought was funny. Yeah, we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. I did play a bit of Shadowverse at one point, but there's some things about it that I'm kind of like, with, so I kind of dropped it after a while. It's fun. It is a fun card game, though. Well, you don't all live in a yellow submarine if you're dead. Good point. Good point. Oh, and Shuffle. The reason why this is here, it used to be on Steam. It was on Steam eons ago, but then it was removed. And I just happened to buy and add it to my Steam before it was removed from the store. She looks cute, yeah. I only played a tiny bit of it. I should play that on stream. It's just like, you know, cutesy, silly dating sim. Oh yeah, I forgot. Why did I click on the store when there's no store page? But yeah, I liked what I played of it. Hold on. Are there images of it? Oh yeah, screenshots. So yeah, just like cutesy urban fan, well, not cutesy, it does straight up look like hentai though. The uncensored version might be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that up if it was originally a hentai or not. Okay. This is not a bad thing. Is that Shuffle? Yes, it is Shuffle. Yeah, I added it to my Steam library. I bought it before it was removed from Steam, because it's no longer there anymore. Let's go. Oh, so you enjoy Shuffle. Yeah, I liked what I played of it. I only played a little bit of it. But the opening... And I have a lot of these text-based games, how it is literally just text, but they're like choices matter kind of games, how you make choices and whatnot. Those games are really fun. And you can like choose your gender and your sexuality and all kinds of stuff. Oh, and I have Stardew Valley. I still gotta get back into that. I streamed a little bit of it. I do need to get back in. Because I didn't play too much of it. I think one reason is because, because there were things I was having a hard time understanding. Like, I know the farming is kind of complicated with how you have to plant certain things with certain seasons and stuff. So... maybe someday I'll ask somebody to, like, stream it with me, how they show me the ropes. Maybe that would be fun. When I actually, defeat my shyness. When I defeat my shyness and can actually ask people if they want to collab with me. That is a long ways away, though. That is not happening for a very, very long time. Would you like to see the content list for Shuffle? Want to collab with you, Jazzcat? Maybe someday, yeah, because you're doing collabs with Q with that one visual novel. We could do that sometime, for sure. Yeah, we could totally do that. We could, do the voice lines for a visual novel. I'm not sure what visual novel though. If you ever come across a visual novel that you think would be fun for us to collab with, I don't think I'll be able to collab for a long ways yet because I'm still learning how to stream and stuff. I want to get more used to it. But if you find a visual novel that we could collab, then I can like save it, and then once we're ready to roll, then we can do that. Because that would be a lot of fun. So yeah, a lot of choices matter text-based games. Supermarket together. Hold on. Tanner, if you're still here, did you play this? Supermarket together? I'm not sure. You could hang out off stream and do one, that way it's less pressure. We could, yeah. But I would also love to do collabs. Like, it is a goal that I do have, for sure. It's less me not wanting to do collabs right now because of pressure, and more, I want to be a more professional streamer, if that makes sense. We can record it and stream it afterwards. Yeah, we could do that, yeah. I think that doing it live would be a lot of fun, though. Oh yeah, this game's fun, too. Supercharged Robot! It's really short. But it was pretty fun, yeah. It is fun to do live, yeah. I have not played this yet. It's by the people who made Life is Strange. But I have not played it yet. I'm pretty sure one of the main characters is transgender, which is really cool. So I was a little bit interested in it because of that. It's always cool when there's representation. Although I will say that your little sad Q went back home today. Oh no. They've been staying with you for the past week. But it's really cool that you did get to hang out with them. That is really cool that you guys got to do that. I will say that with Life is Strange, I've played the first one. I've watched some of True Colors. I will say that I will never play Life is Strange 2, because that game I watched a playthrough for the first episode, and it felt like a how do I word this? It felt like a political agenda ad campaign. That's what it felt like. It felt like Life is Strange 2, to me, felt like it was made purely to force down your throat their interpretation of things having to do with politics. And some people are into that, but I'm not. Like, it doesn't matter what side you're talking about. It doesn't matter if it's the political side you're on or aren't on or whatever. It doesn't matter what side it was on. Life is Strange 2 just like went way too heavy-fisted with it. In a way how it wasn't even trying to be educational. It was just trying to force an opinion on everyone who played it, which is pretty unfortunate. And we catch up in person every now and again. Did I want the content list for Shuffle, Mr. Answer? You can post it in the Discord, right? I think so. If you can post it in the Discord, then yeah, you can share that. So yeah, never playing Life is Strange 2. It is unfortunate. 'Cause like, it didn't even feel like a story. It just felt like it was an ad for a political campaign. It was really weird. Like, it felt like the game was made purely to be political, which is so weird. You'll post a link in the database list here. Ah, okay. Alrighty. I do have some of the Tomb Raider games. I think there's a mod how you can play Tomb Raider with her naked. I think I remember that you can play the older Tomb Raiders with like her running around naked or something like that. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, mods. Mods are a joy. There's some really fun mods out there. Speaking of mods, one game that has a lot of mods is show me those polygon titties. One game that can be heavily modded is Project Zomboid. I do not own Project Zomboid, but I want to. I really want to play Project Zomboid at some point. I would love to do like a Project Zomboid collab with somebody at some point. Like, Ultra really loves Project Zomboid, so maybe I could ask her to collab it with me sometime. Or there's one VTuber, Allison, who does a whole lot of Project Zomboid, and they've been an Ultra stream, and I've watched some of their excuse me, and I've watched some of their stuff. So it would be pretty fun to play with them too, because Allison is like super pro with Project Zomboid. It looks so much fun. It's like The Sims 1 but zombies. I'm still so sad that I lost that Sims 3 game that I streamed. I'm still so sad about that, how we set up that house with the pervy pedophile who was living with an undercover cop. I'm so sad that game got all and then we couldn't access that save file anymore. I was gonna have the fuck? Yeah, there was one stream I did of The Sims 3, and what you talking about? I was playing The Sims 3 on stream, and it was just gonna be a house building stream, but then I was like placing furniture around, and I put the telescope at the window, and then me and chat were saying, oh, so this house belongs to like a creepy dude, right? Like a stalker or something. And then we made up this whole story how he's this old pedophile. And we built this whole story around it. His roommate, it was an undercover cop and everything. And it was so much fun. I built the whole house, and then I ended stream like, this was so much fun. And then the game got bleh. I couldn't open the save file. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to build that house again sometime. It was so much fun. Actually, it's on my YouTube, Iskander. If you want to watch it, it's on there. If you just like, maybe if you type in AJ Gelato Sims 3, maybe it'll pop up. But yeah, it's on my it's a VOD on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it if you want. It was pretty wild. It was so much fun though. Yakuza, I played a little bit of. I was having a lot of fun with it too, but then I stepped away from it for too long. And I wish I could remember what the one guy said, because at one point I tried doing the rhythm game and I was absolutely horrible at it. And the guy said something like, I wish I could remember it properly, but he was like, how does it feel to be so terrible at karaoke or something? It was really, really funny. So this would go into beat 'em up. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, with what I did play. This is a GL. Actually, I'll categorize it later. And what's funny is that it's called Written in the Sky, and I always think of the Aida song. Aida. Is it written in the sky? How does the song go? Because I used to listen to Aida, because like I said before, I was in a big musicals kick at one point, and Aida was one I listened to. Aida. What's my favorite song from Aida? What is it? There is one that I like to sing. How does it go again? Oh yeah, like fortune favors the brave. Oh, fortune favors the brave. My road is clear. Something. Oh man, it's been too long. I used to know most of the words to this song. It's all worked out. My road is clear. Way beyond my wildest dreams. Da, 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 da. We seize the day, we turn the tide, we touch the stars, we mock the grave, we move into uncharted lands. Fortune favors the brave. It's just a fun song to sing. Oh yeah, I need to play Wolfenstein. You guys want to know why I wanted to get Wolfenstein? I was looking up videos on video games with, like, really dark, gruesome moments, 'cause I'm like that. You know, just looking up, like, darkest video games, stuff like that, you know? And there was a video that showed a clip from one of the Wolfenstein games, how the guy, like, they cut the guy's head open so his brain is exposed. And then they connected it to a pipe, and then they like suck his brain out through the pipe. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting this game. I got the game because of the brain sucking part. Oh boy, I'm weird like that, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm like this. Yeah, I just really like dark stuff. Like I like to say sometimes, guts and gore galore. So yeah, it would be fun to stream that. And I do have installed The Witcher 3, but I haven't played it at all yet. Don't be sorry, we appreciate you as you are. The reason why I installed The Witcher 3, I own all the Witcher games. So far, there's gonna be another one, I think. But I installed it because I was so upset that I didn't own Baldur's Gate 3. Because people keep talking about Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm like, I'm so frustrated I can't play Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm gonna install the best next option. So I installed The Witcher 3, and I was gonna play it, because I was so frustrated about not having Baldur's Gate 3. I usually don't get that frustration of, oh, I don't have this game. But I don't know, I was just super in the mood to play a game like that. Something very choices matter kind of thing. But yeah, I was just like, I want to play Witcher. I want to play it, but I can't. So Witcher 3, next best option. But I ended up not playing it anyway. My throat is getting a bit scratchy. Brain sucking imagery. Like how we all suckers were spending time hanging out. Shush! Shush! Shush you! Here's one of my pervy games. It was alright. Oh, the ones I should categorize. Let me see. It's way up here. Oh, yeah, I can just type it in, duh. Okay, so as you can see, I own all of the Honey Pop games. And I've said this before, I not only no shush get appreciated, I not only own all of the Honey Pop games, but also, you can see here, all achievements. All achievements. All achievements. Yeah, I've played way too much Honey Pop. It's just such a good game. It's like, it's a pervy game and everything, but GG. It's really pervy, but it's just so much fun. Like, the game mechanics are fun, the characters are fun, the comedy is great. It's just a great game all around, you know? And I have played 381 hours of the first one. You had me at really pervy? Oh no, my cat. I mean, my sister's cat. Mookie, what are you doing? Mookie, leave the turtle alone. Hold on a moment. Mookie! What are you doing? Mookie! Mookie! Yes, you. What are you doing? Yes? Why are you bothering the turtle? He's just minding his own business. He's just sitting there on his log, living a happy life. Yes, I do love you, but I also love nature. You can't be bugging him, baby. No, you can't. You can't be bugging the turtle. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Bounce the kitty, bounce the kitty. You're a silly little boy. Or I should say silly big boy. You're a big kitty. There you are. Silly boo. Oy. Sorry about that. We have, sorry. This is adorable content. We heard all of that? Oh boy. I thought about muting, but I was like, it's whatever. I have this turtle tank, and it doesn't have a lid. And my turtle, he has this log that he sits on, and my sister's cat, Mookie, and also one of my two cats do it sometimes, too. They like to whack him off of his log. So it's like when I catch them staring at him, then yeah, it was sweet. Don't have any pets? You should, get a pet if you ever can. Don't know why my throat is all scratched up. But, there's very, very great for, like, emotional support and stuff. They're really great. I love my pets so much. They are my family. Doesn't make a joke about the log. He does very much love his log. And my turtle, his full name is Major Blood and Guts. And he's named after, my sister named him after a Redwall character. And he only has one eyeball. We don't know what happened. Love it. We don't know what happened to that eyeball. Because we got him, oh man, he is so old by now. Because he was already full grown when we got him. And his previous owner didn't even know how old he was. I think his previous owner got him from somebody also. and we've had him for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in his, like, 30s or 40s. That would not surprise me. He is an old man. But it's really funny, when he tries to get on his log, but he ends up not being able to, like, kind of falls off his log, then he gets into these major temper tantrums. I'm also an old man. I also feel very old. It's that Major, he'll get into this, like, temper tantrum, rage quit, how he'll, like, start doing backstrokes, and he'll, like, slap the water super hard, and will, like, swim backwards all around the tank. It's really funny. Old man club, let's go! Oh, this game was fun. I Am Bread. This was fun. Excuse me. This would be in intentionally awkward controls. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. How you're playing as a slice of bread. You, me, and turtle. I think the Japanese word for turtle is kame. I'm pretty sure that's it, kame. I have a kame. I guess it would be under platformer. Even though there aren't platforms per se, I do think it would still count. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I am bread. It even comes with a song. I am bread. I do not mean to boast, but soon I will be toast. Kimi to kame no koi. Oh, this game was really good. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's based on the short story of the same name. It's really, really good. It's super old. It's, how old is this? Yeah, this is from 1996. You've heard of that? It's so good. I loved this game so much. It's point and click. And as you can see, it's like a really, really old game, but it is so good. I absolutely loved it. Such an awesome, awesome game. I do hope to read the short story at some point, because I've heard that it's really, really good. You play as different characters. There's a lady who's recovering from a past trauma. This guy, I think he worked with the Nazis, like he was like a surgeon for the Nazis or something like that. And there's one guy who's like super defigured. Yeah, this guy, how he looks more ape than human. It's just so good. I loved it so much. Such a great game. I would put that under... Yeah, I guess I can categorize that one a little later. I'm kind of trying to find the easiest ones. The ones how, like, I only need to put it in 1 or 2 categories. And my cat is staring at the turtle again. But he's like... Why do I keep saying my cat? It's my sister's cat. He's just living here for now. But, he's like licking his paw innocently. Like, I'm not doing anything. Inscription is also super good. I really, really love Inscription. Mine would all just go in Nukige. This is card game. There we are. Yeah, this one is super fun. It's like a dark card game. I really recommend this. See, it's like dark horror. It's like really, really cool. It's got a slight... I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. You're kidding. You only own one Nukige, and it's not really a Nukige. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but there's but it has that feeling to it a tiny bit. From what I've heard of the game of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and I have this. I have I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. How many of you guys knew about this? The KFC hentai game, yeah. I don't think that it's hentai though, because I played through it and I didn't see any sexual stuff at all. It's just a silly parody game. Yeah, you were aware. It's really silly. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It was really, really goofy. Like 100% do not take seriously kind of game. Very much parody. I do own House Flipper, but oh no. I said flipper and I thought of the dolphin, and now the song is stuck in my head. Flipper, flipper, faster than lightning, ba-da-da-da. Ah, man. I have so much useless information in my head that just pops in out of nowhere. I'll just remember the randomest things. But yeah, I own the first House Flipper, but I don't own any of the DLC. So I don't think me streaming it would be too fun for you guys, just because like I don't have any of the DLC. So like we would be kind of limited in what we could do. But if I ever do own all the DLC, then I would stream that, yeah. The St. C World, this is real as it gets. I'm on a boat. Did you ever forget? Oh yeah, and I don't have this game. It's only the first episode that I have of this, which is why it's in my library. But yeah, I don't have the full game with this Hitman game. But I do have the very first one. The Hitman Codename 47. I'm terrible at, there are a lot of things I'm terrible at, but I love doing anyway. And stealth games is one of them. I absolutely love stealth games, but I'm really bad at them. I'm on a boat, and it's going fast, and I got themed... I cannot read. Oh yeah, and you were playing this, Jazz Cat. You were playing Higurashi. I still need to play. I played a little bit of it. But I did see all of the first season of the anime. Make sure to add the patch. Oh, there's a patch? The patch makes it so much better. Wait, what patch? I didn't... Voice acting and video? This has a patch? I didn't know that Higurashi had a patch. What am I missing out on? It's not 18 plus. I had assumed it just wasn't 18 plus to begin with. Oh, I see. Okay, the patch is just for quality stuff. I see. Okay, I gotcha. Always check VNDB. Yeah, I do need to check it more often. Here's a GL. Here's a Girl's Love. I have not played this yet. I played a tiny bit of it, but I think I was really tired when I played it. The voice acting is great. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of some of the voice acting in the anime. And Higurashi good. I very much do want to get to playing all of it. I definitely need to go on a GL binge at some point. You haven't seen the anime. The visual novel is probably way better. I do like the anime. But some of the voice acting is kind of like like some of the voice acting is awesome and amazing, and then other times it's kind of like You love cute girls doing cute things with each other. Yeah. Oh, Her Story. This one's also really great. I highly recommend this game. It's a really, really simple game. It's an FMV, which means it uses live footage. And it is really good. What it is that you're using like a police computer, and you type in keywords, and the keywords bring up video clips of this lady who was interrogated about a crime. I won't say too much about it because spoilers, but yeah, I really love this game. It's really, really good. I really, really love this game. Oh yeah, I did get 100% achievements. Yeah, I really, really love this game. Restaurants are getting more expensive these days, so it's really worth savoring the experience anytime you're eating out. I don't eat out all that often. I do prefer home-cooked food. But there is one Asian place that's... Oh, wait, no, there's two Asian places. There's one where we usually get our food. It's like pretty close by. It's not too pricey, and we get it sometimes. I would always get the sushi cucumber rolls, which are vegetarian. Home cooking, then eating out is great. It's I used to always get the cucumber rolls, and then me and my dad went to another Asian restaurant. How we actually went inside to eat, and I experienced pad thai for the first time, and pad thai is so good. I order it every single time now. Whenever we get Asian food, I order pad thai because pad thai is incredible. I absolutely love it. And I will be right back again. My upsetty tummy is acting up again. I shall be back. I shall be right back. Pad thai is great. Yeah, it is. I love it so much. And I'm back. You have to go for a bit yourself, actually. You gotta head to the shops real quick. Alrighty. And actually, that's actually good timing, because I'm actually thinking of ending stream now. We didn't do much organizing. It was mostly just chatting, but my stomach is... don't forget to raid. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much for reminding me of that. I do have a habit of forgetting. Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot of organizing, but my stomach, man. My stomach is not doing too great. Just putting the steam thingies back. You raiding the fridge? Speaking of food. Man, I should get me some food. Maybe I'll make a ramen. Oh wait, no. I used up all my fake chicken. No! I have nothing to put in my ramen. I mean, I guess I could just put 3 eggs in it and call it a day. Those ramens aren't too bad. How it's just egg, but yeah. Definitely best when it has fake meat in it. Okay, so I gotta pull up the laptop. Maybe I'll just spend tonight organizing my games a bit more. I need to fit. I was watching the Sweeney Todd. I need to finish watching that. If I ever did do a karaoke, which I don't think I will do, like maybe, I don't know, I go back and forth with it. Got your leftover mac and baked beans? Nice. If I ever did, I would want to do karaoke with musicals. Songs from musicals are so fun to sing. Or like, oh, I can end the stream with this. There's, hold on. Stream may be ending. Marathon is for you. Jazz Cat! Enough with the Riz! No, bad cat. Jazz Cat. Yeah, boy. You're silly. With a lot of musicals, I like a lot of the weird songs, not the ones that everyone else does. Okay, that's your last line, you lurk now. Alrighty, have a good one, Jazz Cat. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you, man. I don't know how many of you know the musical Into the Woods. Most people, they think of songs like Children Will Listen or Jack singing about the beanstalk or whatever. Not me. The song I love from Into the Woods is the two princes singing about them wanting to romance the princesses because it's really, really silly. How does it go again? Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? This is the prince who's singing about Cinderella. Oh wait, what are the words again? Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? Oh yeah. If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. This is the prince singing about Rapunzel. Live and becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. This is where it starts to get silly. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach. and then something once out of reach, and then am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne? You are everything maidens could wish for. Because it's a duet song. I sing both parts. Why no do I know the girl must be mad? One funny thing about that song, I'm just talking about this while I'm trying to decide who to raid into, by the way. What's really funny about that song is that at the end of it, it ends with agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife. And then there's a reprise, like a second version of the song, how these two princes, the first prince was after Cinderella and the other Rapunzel, right? But then they start singing about how they found Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. They're married to Cinderella and Rapunzel, but now they've found Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. And it ends with, agony that can cut like a knife. Oh well, back to my wife. Oh well, back to my wife. They have a boner for these two new girls, but they're like, oh well, back to my wife. Oh boy. Drinking more water. Okay, so let's see who we've got here. Ultra is not streaming today, so she is not an option. Greenie is streaming. What game is that? Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning? I haven't even heard of that game. Let's see here. Excuse me. Let us see here. Allison is on. They're doing RimWorld. I am trying to decide who to raid into. Oh yeah, I was a little confused as to who that was. I am having a hard time choosing. Oh yeah, I didn't get enough sleep today. There's that too. Maybe we will raid into Greenie. It's been a while since I've hopped into one of his streams. So yeah, we could go with that. I think we might. Yeah, I think we shall raid into Greenie. It's been a while since I've hopped into their stream. But first I need to do the thing with my headphones. Because I last had my headphones plugged into the PC. Oh, okay, they're not plugged into the PC, connected to the PC. Oh, but they're not connected to the laptop either. That's the thing. Oh, my headphones are almost dead. Oh boy. Connected. Well, I'm wondering if I should raid or not. Because I am feeling really tired. Because I don't like to raid and run. That always feels rude. But, you wouldn't guess it from how chatty I am, but I actually do have a very, very low social battery. And I have to be careful not to, like, exert it. Not to push it too far, and I am starting to feel a little... But we shall still raid into Greenie. It's like I said, it's been a while. Okay. Dash. Raid. Greenie. Trini. There we are. I will go to his stream on my laptop. Okay. Okay, so we are heading off now. Sorry about that. This stream was like very like mostly just chatting and stuff. I don't know. Next stream will be a game stream though. I am either going to stream more. Have a good one, AJ. Thank you, Iskander. You too. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Tanner, for being here. Thank you, Evan, the car guy. Thank you, Jazz Cat. Thank you, Iskander. Thank you, all you guys, for popping in, even though this was just a silly little chat stream. Tomorrow will either... Well, actually, I may not stream tomorrow, because it's weekly reset. You gotcha, players know. You gotcha, players know. Weekly reset. That's when, like, you get extra stuff. There's extra stuff to do. So I might spend all day doing that. We shall see. But the next game we stream will either be more Outlast, or I might hop into Danganronpa. I might do that. Because I chose Danganronpa because Jazz Cat hasn't seen it. And I have been wanting to finish the franchise. Although I'll have to look into streaming permissions. Because for the longest time, you weren't allowed to stream Danganronpa. You could only stream the first chapter of the first game, and that was it. Because it's in chapters. Well, with, like, cases. Because it's murder mystery. But now it is okay to stream the first game. I do know that. But I'll have to look into if I can stream the second game. Because I think it had the same thing, how you could only stream the first trial, the first murder. So yeah, I will have to look into that. Although, do they care if it's an indie? If it's an indie who's making zero money off of it. Yeah. But yeah, goodbye everyone. Thank you for being here. Have a great one. Thank you everyone who is here. Thank you everyone who was here. Thank you everyone who watches the VOD. And Please stay safe out there. It's a dangerous world out there. It's a dangerous, cruel, horrible world. And we're all just trying to survive. I mean, this world is full of great things too, so... But yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Raiding into Greenie now. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Have a great one. Stay safe. Thank you for joining me, even though this was just a silly little thing. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.